it sort of feels like coming to the end of a giant journey where I didn't even have to steer the ship or put my oars in the water. Ever since this author took the reins from the mayor and all the giants around here, it's been happening. And since our governor decided to engage in the way he has with the life he's had in cities around this state and all around this country, this ship is moving, and things are going to change. And this bill will save people's lives, but it will also change how it feels to live in California. There are obviously a lot of other things that we need to do in this state to make this all work. This is a bond. This is about beds. This is about built places that are not the street. But we know we got to get Cal-AIM reform done, and we've got to get MHSA reform done, and we've got to get care courts implemented, and we've got to look at conservatorships, and we've got to look at our prisons and the pipeline from our prison system right onto our street. And that's the one I just want to touch on for a second. It's a bad moment in your life when you have to pray for someone you love to get arrested. That's a really bad place. And yet, that's what parents and partners have to do every single day in this state, because they can't find their loved one and they don't know what happened to their life, and they got to hope they come in the system somehow, and if that's the way, that's it. But what's happening right now is people get pulled in through that part of the system and they get spit right back out. And especially the people who are severely mentally ill. I'll give you a statistic. Last year in Los Angeles County, 1,640 people who have severe mental illness and had committed a misdemeanor had their cases dismissed, and they left the system. There are a lot of services in Los Angeles to pick those people up, but there is a disconnect where people, 5 humans a day, who have decompensated in some of the worst places on earth, say, well, case is dismissed and we've done our duty. You've been under our wardship during the pendency of your trial, and now you're free to take some services. We'd really like you to get into some housing, but you're free to go. And what people do when they're schizophrenic, or they have had a psychotic break, or left their Abilify medication and got it stolen or lost, or just lost an ID card, those decisions to enter care don't happen. And those are the people who are dying on our streets every day. And we've all seen it. I know this author, and I know this governor, and I even know all the teams, everyone in this Senate, everyone in this legislature, everyone in California walks by somebody and sees them in a spot where we've trained ourselves to look away because it's just too hard, but it has to stop. And this is both a moral crisis, but at a fiscal level, if you want to justify this, our prisons should not be where we deliver care. And the way we recycle people through will save taxpayers billions of dollars over time. Billions of dollars that is basically just a recycling system for an immoral and ignorant and depraved kind of poverty that we're bigger than. I appreciate the author. I appreciate the governor and what the speaker have done here. Our pro tem, thank you. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.